In this video, I'll be going over how to do on-page SEO for your e-commerce website. Now, I've worked on lots of different e-commerce websites, small ones all the way to e-commerce sites that have millions of pages, e-commerce sites that aren't making a lot of money to e-commerce businesses that are making millions. Now, if you've never heard of me, my name's Sakes and I've been doing SEO for over 7 years, and I'll be going over what you'd need to do in order to improve the on-page SEO for your e-commerce website. So there'll be general things I'll be going over in this video. I'll be going over how to optimize the category page, the product page, as well as the home page, and as well as doing the right internal linking. So let's get straight into it. So first of all, you want to make sure your brand is on point. So if you take a look at this one, this was just clean and modern. It's very basic. Even their logo is, that's what they're going for. If you look at someone like Screwfix, they're going for a blue and red theme. As you can see by the images here, it's blue and red. If you take a look at a business like Holland & Barrett, they're a health brand, and they've gone for a green, healthy type of brand. Now, I won't go how to do a brand, how to create a brand, but you can research that in your own time. I don't want this video to be super long. So next up is make sure your website loads quickly. So a general rule of thumb to follow is make sure your page loads within three seconds. So there are different ways to increase your page speed. So one of the main things is to make sure your image file sizes are below 100 kilobytes. So this is a common one. So as you can see with this particular page, it doesn't have any large image files, so image files over 100 kilobytes. If you take a look at this page, it has no images that are over 100 kilobytes, another great sign. If you take a look at this page, I have a feeling this will have large images. So yeah, 2 images over 100 kilobytes. If you're on something like WordPress, you can use something like Smush, a plugin called Smush, to reduce the image file sizes. Another thing you can do to increase your page speed is to minimize the code, so just shrink it. And you can use a page speed plugin for that if you're on WordPress. And another thing to do is implement lazy loading. So all that is as you scroll, that's when the content will be loaded. So next up is a contact page. Every website should have a contact page within the menu item. So it could be at the bottom here. I'm not sure if you can see that, or it can be at the top here. So next up is to have an about page. Every real business really does have an about page. Tell them what your brand is about, why you created it, who's involved, what your mission statement is. And again, this is just another thing that every brand would have. So miscellaneous pages. So these are the boring types of pages, like your returns page, terms and condition page, your privacy policy page, all the boring stuff. Every real business is going to have something like that. So terms and conditions. So super boring, but every real business would have something like that. So make sure you've done the general stuff. So the main thing is the category page. That's how mainly you're going to increase your bottom line. That's the most competitive types of terms are your category pages. So first of all, you want to make sure you've done your keyword research. And there are different ways to do keyword research. As you can see here, this page is going for vitamin D. And this page is going for, oh, it's not going for anything. But this page right here is going for battery chargers. So what is your page trying to accomplish? So figure out what keyword you're going after. There are different ways to do keyword research. Soon there'll be a tool within this extension that will allow you to do keyword research. This is called Easy SEO extension. So after you've done your keyword research, make sure you added your target keyword to the meta title. So this is this thing right here, this title right here, if you hover over. And you can see your meta title by opening the Easy SEO extension. And you can see they put car battery chargers as in the meta title. So that's another thing you're going to want to add. So make sure it's in your H1 title. So this is another important thing. So if you look at this page here, if you go to subheadings, you can see the H1 is car battery chargers. As you can see here, I believe this is the H1. Yep, car battery chargers, as you can see here. So after it's in the H1, make sure you put it in the category description. So this doesn't have, yes it does have a little description right here. So car battery chargers, as you can see, they've added it right here. And that's another thing you're going to want to do. And another useful thing they've done is they've put the image there, the title, they've added the keywords in there, they've added some reviews, as well as a description. So it's suitable for lead and acid. It supports a maximum of 1.2 engine size. It's suitable for vehicles with a start and stop technology. So if you've gone the extra mile, that's going to help with the user experience and increase conversions. So after your category description, make sure to add LSI keywords. And LSI keywords simply stands for latent semantic indexing. It's just a fancy way of saying synonyms. So it's essentially keywords related to your keyword. That's all an LSI keyword is. So there are lots of different ways to find LSI keywords. One thing you can do is after you've installed the Easy SEO extension, just go over to Keyword Sniper, type in your keyword there, hit search, and it's going to go fetch all the LSI keywords, all the best ones. So there are different ways to find LSI keywords. One of the ways this tool does it is simply types the keyword into Google, fetches the bolded results, and it displays them right here for 10 pages. So you don't need to do all that stuff manually. So as you can see here, so not all of them will be relevant. So I'm in the UK, Walmart isn't relevant to me because that's an American brand. You could put sale as the keyword. You could put best as the keyword. So battery chargers. So instead of charger, it highlights a plural. So what is the best car battery charger to buy? That could be part of the FAQ section if you include that within your page. So you've got the questions. And UK, that's another keyword you can add. 12V, which stands for volts tool station. Trickle charger. So you can add all these types of keywords into your page, and it could give you new ideas on content to add to your page. So that's how you find LSI keywords. So next up, make sure the images within the category are at least 250 by 250. So there was a case study that I saw, and it got the featured snippet by increasing its page size, its image size in the categories to a minimum of 250 by 250. So next up is add an FAQ section. So figure out what types of questions your potential customers have. So what questions do you think are stopping them from buying? So you can type in your keyword and see the people also ask section. So the keyword was car battery chargers. And you can see it here, what is the best car battery charger to buy, or car battery chargers worth it. And these could be articles on their own as well. And you could ask your customers as well if you're able to do that. You can also ask your customer support team what are the most common questions they get about a particular type of product. And that's how you optimize a category page. So next up is optimizing a product page. So again, make sure you've done keyword research, make sure you know what you're targeting. Next up, make sure there's lots of multimedia. So as you can see here, within this product page, there's lots of images showing off the product, as well as images within the description. So really showing it off. So of course, add your keyword to the meta title, add it to the H1. So create your product copy. So go over the features and benefits. So you want to understand the difference. So a feature is more for technical specification. A benefit is what's the point? How does it actually benefit the customer? So for example, if you're selling a 4K television, a feature would be it's 4K. A benefit is it helps you get more immersed. It helps you enjoy the viewing experience. That's why a person would buy. So next up, mention any pain points and dispel any objections. So, for example, one of the pain points on this particular product, Dragon Ball set, so stars on the inside. So a lot of the time the product would have stars on the outside of the ball and it would peel off. So instead I mentioned this and it says stars on the inside. So that was a pain point and we helped alleviate that. So another thing was a lot of the time it was very small. It wasn't a life-size type of product. And we show that off here in an image. So this is how they usually look like, but this is the actual size of the product in the show that the user is looking for. And that's another objection that we answered. So next up, add product reviews. As you can see here, there's a review section. Make sure you add those reviews. Very simple. So next up, add shipping information. So shipping will take 14 days to the US. This can be improved by adding more countries. Another thing you can do is when you add to basket, add a particular item to basket, it'll show you how long it will take. And if you go to basket, it should show you how long an item will take to deliver to you when you type your details in. So after you've got your shipping product information, make sure you've got a call to action that stands out. So for example, this button here is gone for an orange and it clearly stands out. It doesn't blend in. So it clearly pops within the page. If you look at this kind of, if we click on the actual product, yes, this stands out as well. As you can see, it's green. So people, your eyes are naturally just drawn to this. So add product schema. So this is kind of like makeup for your website. So if you type in, if we look at a particular item, let's see if this has got schema. And if you go to the schema page, it's got breadcrumb schema. But what about product schema? So you want product schema on your product pages. So yeah, it has got product schema, and this is essentially going to pull in things like the pricing. So let's just say and as you can see here, this has got schema. It shows you the price, it shows you the rating, it shows you if it's in stock, and if you click on it, click go to schema, you can see that product schema. It shows you the rating, so 5 stars. As you can see, it shows 5 stars. It shows you the price, and it shows you the availability, so in stock. So you want product schema. If you're on WordPress, you can use a plugin for that. So next up, have a clear way to reach to support displayed. So a contact page will suffice, a support page. So as you can see, it says, it should say support somewhere. So add support. Oh wait, that's different. Oh, it should have a support page. Okay, help center. There we go. If we look at this one, it says email support. So that's right next to add to basket. So it's very simple and straightforward. So add a related product section. So pretty standard related products. So this is from the Dragon Ball show. All these are related to the Dragon Ball show. So keep them highly relevant. Another thing is add social media sharing buttons. This is more for viral types of products. So people would enjoy something like this. And you can see you can share on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, but make sure they're relevant. So I would remove Tumblr from here. I don't know who uses that, and replace it with Instagram. So next up, you can optimize your homepage for a keyword if you'd like. So big brands don't tend to do this, like Screwfix. So this is going for trade tools, but it's not optimized for it. So if you want to optimize your home page for a particular keyword, you can go ahead and do that. So let's just say you got a page on you run a furniture business, and you sell lots of different furniture. Your homepage could be home furniture, or if you sell office furniture, and you would optimize for that by having your keyword in the meta title on H1. So that's the homepage. It's actually very simple. Last but not least is the internal linking strategy. So you want to do the silo strategy. So this is very basic and straightforward. So for example, you've got your homepage, and your homepage, you click on the menu, and let's just say it's a category page, right? So this is your category pages, and then those subcategory pages, the pages within the category, would link up to your category page, and that's essentially a silo. And a category page will have at least one link to a subcategory. That way, every page is getting linked to, and that's a silo strategy. It's very basic and straightforward, but highly effective. So make sure your subcategories link to the parent page, and the parent page links to at least one of the subcategory pages. Next up, link to category pages within the top menu. So as you can see here, Holland & Barrett, they link to the vitamin A, vitamin B, etc. category pages. The supplement pages within the menu, and that's essentially what you're going to do. It's very basic and straightforward. So link to your most important pages within the footer. So let's just say you've got a particular brand of chocolates you're selling, and you could link to that within the footer, and that'll help add a load of internal links to that page. So after that, link from your blog post to your category and product pages. So for example, if we go here, so this is a page on cool gaming desk accessories. And let's just say you sell LED lighting, you sell gaming chairs. Well, you can link to that within this button here. And within further down the page as well. And this page is going for gaming desk accessories. So I'll go for that keyword. People are seeing it, people want to purchase, and you're further increasing your rankings by linking to those pages. So next up, link to your most important pages from the home page. So let's just say there's a particular page that you know is converting really well. So it's a good idea to have it within the home page, link to it somewhere within the home page. So I know this page is converting really well and making a lot of money. So guess what? I made sure to add it to the home page, because the home page is the most powerful page on a website. And if we're sending a link to a page from the home page, that page that receives the link from the home page will get a massive boost in rankings. And that's pretty much it for this video. That's how you do on-page SEO for your e-commerce website.